a new tax targeting people who use rideshare apps like Uber or Lyft.
A Milwaukee County supervisor wants to use the money to pay for the county's budget woes.
Ben Jordan is live to explain how much it would cost you and how much the county could cash in.
Charles and Shannon, that supervisor says similar sized cities are making tens of millions of dollars a year off of these ride sharing taxes. But to do it here in Milwaukee would require a change in state law.
For the past 5 years, Uber and Lyft have become a staple of Milwaukee transportation.
How often would you say you use Lyft?
At least like 2 or 3 times a week.
Studies show more than a third of Americans regularly use these types of ride services for convenience and cheap fares. A Milwaukee County supervisor thinks it's time to add a tax. Some riders say go for it.
I'd be all right with it. I think it'd be totally fine.
Indifferent. I would never know.
Others say no way.
I wouldn't take Ubers then. Or just take the bus.
I would want to know what they're planning on using to spend it for.
It could be a dedicated source to count for the county transit system. It also can help with the potholes in the city.
Milwaukee County Supervisor Sylvia Ortiz-Velez says she recently heard of more than a dozen large cities and states across the country taxing ride-sharing services.
The more and more I peel back the onion, the more and more interesting it is.
Everywhere you look, it's a different amount. Chicago taxes riders 67 cents a trip. In Rhode Island, it's 7% of the total fare. Ortiz-Velez thinks around 50 cents a ride would be reasonable for Milwaukee.
I use Uber and Lyft, and I also ride the bus, and I wouldn't notice 53 cents.
But Ortiz-Velez says it's about more than just money. She claims the county has experienced a significant decrease in transit ridership, while there's been more wear and tear on the roads due to the amount of ride-hailing services.
We're going to get a lot of road usage during the convention, and if we don't enact this law before then, we're going to be the one stuck with the bill.
Ortiz-Velez plans to propose this new tax in December. I reached out to both Uber and Lyft for a comment about this proposal, but neither got back to me. Reporting live in downtown Milwaukee, Ben Jordan, today's TMJ4.
All right, Ben, this is a talker.